right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Dragons of Starfall. And tonight we are rejoining the party, which is now not only on a new platform, Fantasy Grounds, but has also changed somewhat. So we're going to call this Reality 2 of Dragons of Starfall, whereas in Reality 1, Arn was a fighter. Now he is a paladin. And although he does still have his connection and backstory basically the same, this Arn does not have Tap with him, but instead is awaiting the birth of his next litter and news of it from his homeland. So he doesn't have a puppy now, but uh, he is expecting puppies.
Yeah, we'll figure that out when we come to it.
Yeah. Now, you guys had traveled into the Horde of the Wilds, a dangerous frontier land in between the Far East and the more Eurocentric standard fantasy nations of the West, such as Caldonia, Carpathia, Eglia, and the Kingdom of Bretonia. These nations are all what most would consider to be civilized. Certainly, they consider themselves to be the height of civilization. Although we're still talking about a medieval society, so many of the people from the East would consider the frequency with which they bathe to be the absolute epitome of uncivilized. And so, arguments and debates about which end of the world is more civilized than the other aside, this is the middle ground, the no man's land, if you will. And that is quite literally no man's land in the sense that although people do live here, they live here much as people did during the Great Expansion period of the United States when settlers would just go settle on Native American territory against the government's own orders at times. The United States government, not to get into a total history lesson, but would basically order all citizens of the United States to not encroach upon certain territories, and then a whole bunch of people would just go move there anyway. And so naturally, there was a lot of conflict. And that is pretty much exactly the situation here, except for instead of being between different humans, it is between the humans and the halflings and the dwarves and orcs, gnolls, beastmen of all types, and these beastmen, this is their land, but you know how humans are about stuff. We're like, yeah, yeah, you don't have a flag. Do you have a flag? No flag, no country.
Yeah, fucking losers. I'm gonna take their stupid sand from them.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what's been going on here for 1,000 years. And so, like I said, people do live out here. Mostly people who don't quite fit in anywhere else. I know it's not the PC term, but like gypsies, outlaws, uh, people who are so poor or, rejected by other parts of society that like this is where they end up. Um,
Yeah, the ruffians.
yeah, and then of course a lot of outlaws, a lot of bandits, a lot of people who are trying to escape the law, the best place to escape the law is where there is no law. And then, of course, this is also optimum bandit territory just from the fact that it's just north of Al Qadim, one of the richest trade cities in the entire world. And so, you can bop down, strike a few caravans passing through, and disappear into the wilds, and nobody's gonna chase you up there.
Yeah, it's free reign in the desert. That's true.
Exactly.
I never thought of it like that. Trade that comes into the city has a hard time getting through the desert.
Right. Exactly. And that's why, guards are so important and all of that. And so you guys spent some time with some of these people, the gypsies who travel and live in this area. And after spending, a few nights with them, it's time to move on. And you guys had expressed last time that you were interested in kind of heading northeast back up and into um, the border kingdoms there, or Caledonia even.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, we want
And
to get out of the desert. Desert's not good for us.
yeah, yeah. Desert's not really good for anyone.
Yeah.
It,
It is less good for us than we thought, so we are.
yeah. Yeah, and if you're looking at this as a map like of an old school RPG with where the hardest encounters are, you're definitely not in like the easiest part of the map.
I want to get back to like the safe zone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Get
yeah.
back to where like goblins and kobolds live.
Yeah,
I'm tired of these go guys.
where's some dire rats at?
Yeah.
So
Let's get out of here. We gotta
so
level up a little bit.
you guys are traveling back up and through the way you came, and indeed, as you said, this does look like the same map, except for instead of being a plain road leading off, you know, through the desert and back to civilized lands, quote unquote, it is now littered with the carts and wagons and goods of a caravan that has been attacked.
Oh, no.
And as you survey the carnage, you notice several giant scorpions feasting on whatever they can find amongst the ruins.
Oh god. Not these again. These are way bigger than the ones we had last time.
Yikes.
Hello.
Do we see any people, or is it just totally abandoned? It's just the carts and there's the scorpions.
Well, the first thing that stands out is these huge scorpion stingers sticking up into the air. And so that kind of draws the eye and prevents you from getting a really good view with your passive perception of the area. So on your turn, if you want to roll for perception to get a better view of the situation, you can. But for now, we're all going to roll for initiative and go from there.
Okay.
Which brings me to my first Fantasy Grounds technical question. At level 2 as a war wizard, I get to add my intelligence modifier to my initiative. Is there a way that I can edit my initiative on here?
Okay, so it says that you get your what to initiative?
My wisdom modifier, or not my wisdom, my intelligence modifier. So it'll be, so I have a +2 right now for my dex, and it should be a +5 to my initiative.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just checking. Tactical wit is what it is, right? Starting at
Yes.
second level, assess that you gave yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your intelligence modifier. So that's not instead of dex. That's also in addition to.
Correct.
And I don't know why that is not automatically adding as that should have, but let me see what I can do about adjusting that.
Okay. I don't mind remembering to say that it's +3 either, but I know there's a lot of ways to incorporate stuff into the sheet, so
Correct.
By the way, we're having a little bit of that robot DM again, just so you know.
It might be because of the fantasy grounds right now.
Oh, yeah.
Is it bad?
I can hear you. It's not like it was before.
Okay.
It's probably good on your recording, but for the call, it's going to be different.
Oh, it's definitely good on the recording because it's recording it straight up.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine. We can deal with it.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's not a problem.
Like I said, I am building a new computer like pretty quickly.
Yeah. All right. So
Hold on. I'm almost done checking this out. I just wanted to see what I could do about it. Yeah, so for right now, what we're going to do is I am going to add 3 to whatever you roll in order to set your initiative
Okay.
correctly. But in the future, oh, by the way, the modifier at the bottom, just type 3 into that, and that'll add 3 to your initiative when you roll it.
The modifier at the bottom.
Yep, so you'll see modifier, advantage, disadvantage, +2, -2, +5, -5.
on the bottom left, Carrie.
Of the chat, not the sheet or anything.
Oh. I was totally looking at the wrong thing. Yes, I see
Yeah.
it. Got it. Okay,
You
so
type
I'll put 3 in
3.
there.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Sorry. Thank you.
And then so now try rolling your initiative and let's see if that worked.
Okay, and so I just double click, right? So I rolled a 7, so it should be a 12. Right?
No, you didn't roll initiative. You gotta grab the initiative and drag it into the chat.
I see.
Okay.
But make sure you put the 3 first.
Yeah, got the 3 on there.
Okay.
I see. So I have a.
And that still did not roll initiative?
I get a script
It's not
error.
popping up in the chat. Yeah.
Script error?
Mm-hmm. Man.
Tikva got it. Arn got it.
Yeah, it's working for us.
What tab is initiative on? I'm really lost.
Main. It's on the main.
Yep, main.
It's next to your AC, which is next to your abilities on the left. If you just grab the box and drag it into the chat box, it'll roll for you. There you go.
All right, now, Electo, you have the
Yes.
3 typed into the modifier, yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to try this and see if it works. I'm going to pull it in for you.
Okay.
Okay, so it says that I can roll it. Now, hold on. I didn't have the 3 typed into mine, so I want to try this. Okay, +3.
This works. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so that does work. All right.
Mhm.
So that's a little workaround for now, but now you got to make it work because I'm not rolling for you.
Yeah.
Are you grabbing where it says +2 under the INIT under the main
Yeah.
tab?
Yeah. Jesse will help me.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so this might take you a minute, but what you need to do is right click on the actual screen, exit the launcher, and go update your you have a version that isn't the same as my version.
Oh, I see. That's so weird. I updated it.
Well,
then-
you
but you
downloaded
know
it
what?
again.
This is a different
Yeah,
computer.
you have to update again.
Okay.
Pause, break.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. So I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that it was going to cause this issue. When I saw that she had the different version, I was like, well, whatever, she's on. You know.
Yeah, well, and I fixed it last night on my laptop, but
Yeah.
I downloaded it on a new computer. So
Yeah.
I have to. Okay, yeah, update available.
Yeah.
So I fixed it really fast last night. So let's see if it'll.
It should not take more than like 3 minutes, but Still, we are going to have to boo you for now. I'm kidding. This is on me. Like I said, I wasn't sure exactly if it would cause an issue.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh yeah, did you guys all set your dice colors all pretty like you like?
Yeah, I changed mine.
Nice.
It's pretty easy, David. If you want to, you can on the top right of the what is it called, the application, you see there's like a palette. You can click the palette and it'll change your colors. You can mess around and change your colors. And then if you click the T, it'll make your dice color black or white, the numbers.
Okay, update is downloaded. I'm just waiting for the app to open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it says you're already connected, so as soon as it opens up for you, then you should be able to roll your initiative.
Okay, cool. Okay, can you add me back to the map, please?
Yep.
Okay. Let's try this now.
I probably no one's watching the debate, but I think there's a dead fly on Mike Pence's head.
Really?
There's a black spot right above, like in his hair, and it looks like it has wings.
Oh no.
Huh.
It weirded me
That's
out.
that's just the horde of flies that follows all of Lucifer's minions around.
I was gonna say it was his familiar, but
pestilence. It worked. Oh, make sure you put your +3.
Yes, 1 sec.
Faster.
Better, harder, stronger.
I'll work on the +3 in a second. I'll add that in there. So that's a 22. 22. Alright, there we go. It wasn't showing it to me for a second, but you want me to re-roll? No, that I
Yeah,
have the
yeah,
+3.
yes, please.
Ah, poop. Oh well.
It is what it is.
Let's just continue.
It is what it is. You know, what are you gonna do? All right. So, as you guys are surveying the situation, one of the giant scorpions notices you and begins to skitter in your direction.
Yuck, dude. Which one is it? Let's see. Probably the one nearest us, right? So as soon as we see it, of course I'm gonna be like, heads up, you guys see that, right? And there's giant scorpions.
Yep, and then it runs straight at you, and yeah, it was just your luck that the nearest one was the one. And then this one continues to eat at the scraps of the whatever took place here.
Oh, it's definitely eating meat though. Like this is fresh, like a new attack.
Oh, this is very new. Like this looks like this could not have happened more than half a day ago at the most.
You telling me these 3 scorpions took down a whole caravan?
I didn't say that.
That's true. We don't know. Some strong ass scorpions.
Scorpions are scavengers.
Scorpions are bitches.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They're capable of hunting and killing, prey at times, but the bulk of their diet comes from scavenging. The only reason that they have such fearsome claws and stinger is mostly to protect themselves.
Yeah, that's why I have a. Never mind. Never mind.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on it. I believe I'm, close enough.
All right, now did you guys get that part I left you at the end where you select your prepared spells by clicking the bottom button of your spells tab where it says standard? If you click that, it'll go to preparation. You click all the spells that you can prepare, it'll automatically set that for you. Click it one more time to combat. So all of you spellcasters should have that actions tab on combat.
Yeah.
And that's all. And that's all of you. And so go ahead and have that on combat. As long as you have your prepared spells prepared, then they'll all show up there and deduct as you cast them. So you just have to click on the button that says cast, or maybe drag it. No, I think you just click it, and then it'll pop up there. Along with any other Oh, wait, one more thing. Before you do that.
Whoa.
Control left click on the scorpion that you are targeting.
Oh.
Wait.
So press Control and then left click the scorpion that you're dragging.
Now cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. It won't let me.
Oh, because switch it back over to preparation or whatever. You cast it, so now it's spent. Here, I can fix it probably quicker. Oh, you already figured it out. Cool. All right, so
Did it work?
no. Hold on. Let me
Yeah, I don't.
let me try this. Let me try to fix it for you, and then we'll go from there.
Spells. So if you just double tap, it does nothing.
Oh, this is a cantrip anyway, so that's not the problem. All right, so we go back
Yeah.
to combat, and you have to see the magnifying glass to the right where it says Sacred Flame.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it.
Okay,
Awesome.
now cast.
Now cast it.
There you go. Okay, so and then see, now it says save 15 versus difficulty class 12 for Giant Scorpion 3 versus Tikva. Success! It does not take any damage, and so you do not have to roll for your damage in order to automatically apply that damage to the Scorpion. And what happens is, as you raise your mace to the sky, chanting a prayer to the Lady of Light, as you have been taught to do many times in the past, a burst of fiery radiance pours down all around the scorpion, but it seems to not have any effect as the chitinous shell protects it from your paltry parlor tricks.
Lame.
Dang, that sucks.
Oh, sorry, I'll do better with the description next time.
No.
I know, I'm not teasing you. And then if you go to the double cross swords up on the right, that's your combat tracker, and you'll see the dragon head that'll allow you to pass your turn to the next player. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
My,
wait.
my new chemotherapy medicine
it's okay.
is in pill form, so I'm not getting the IV and I'm feeling so much better. And when I'm not sick all the time, I'm actually kind of a cocky asshole.
Wait, can you tell me how you go to the next turn? Again?
Yeah, I'm missing it. I think.
Okay, so you have the combat tracker open, right?
No, I think you're the only person that has.
No, no. Okay, so up on the top right, there's two crossed
Oh, okay.
swords.
Oh, I see.
Okay, and then once that's open, then there's a little dragon head.
There we go. Yeah.
Once
figured it out.
again, Carrie has it. She'll teach you all how to do it if she needs to.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at the scorpion.
Indeed, and I see you already have him targeted. So, summoning forth your eldritch power, you unleash a blast of lightning-like energy at him. Unfortunately, you watch as it just kind of deflects off of one of his giant scorpion claws.
Dang, you guys suck.
I know. I wish there was something that could be done. Did you set your dice color? I find that does have an effect on your RNGesus luck.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
try.
Ever since I set mine to black, I've been rolling 20s like it's nobody's business, so watch out.
And then make sure you click the dragon on the left.
Unless you'd like to move, because you can still move, and like a bard lock like you might want to like go run and hide behind that wagon there. Or that big dumb guy. Yeah, that big dumb guy there, you can just step behind him.
By the way, guys, I have 26 health. I'm fucking thick.
How do I move out of
So you
combat
are a
now?
wagon.
I'm the wagon. That's true.
He's the beef wagon.
How do you move it out of combat? Then?
And then you click the dragon head on the combat tracker to pass your turn.
On the bottom, you see there's like a
It's at the
dragon
bottom.
head. The bottom left. There you go.
Fuck.
All right, Electo.
All
Electo,
right.
you're on the spot.
Oh, man. Okay.
10,
I
9, 8. No, I'm just kidding.
was like,
Don't
whoa.
pressure her.
Okay. I would like to cast Witch Bolt.
Okay, so first control left click on the target.
Okay.
Perfect.
And now I drag the spell Witch Bolt into
Nope.
the chat. Oh,
Nope.
You're just
Now
going for
you
it.
click
Okay.
the magnifying glass icon to the right of Witchbolt.
That's the important part.
Okay.
Actually, what you can do, Carrie, instead, so you're at your spells and you're in combat mode, right?
Yep.
So you see on next to that where it says display, click it until it says actions, and you don't have to click the magnifying glass. You can just click the dice and it'll roll in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Well, wait.
I'm learning.
So,
I'm teaching you guys.
yeah,
things.
it's okay. Well, I have.
I just knew how to like go down and push cast. You know, that worked.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, you strike the giant scorpion with your Witchbolt. Now do the thing with the damage.
The top one, right? Okay. 10 lightning damage.
As your Witchbolt strikes the giant scorpion, you can see that its chitinous shell is lightly singed from the arcane energies crackling all through it.
Woohoo.
And see how it tells you that it's status light? That means it's lightly
Oh.
damaged. And then if you go and look at the token, you can see a bar that will also give you some status
Oh, and
updates.
it says in the tracker too. That's cool.
Yeah, you like that?
Mm-hmm.
I told you, Fantasy Grounds, man. I love this site. I'm so happy with Fantasy Grounds that like I'm not even mad.
Yeah.
Giant Scorpion 2's number turn.
And this one, upon hearing the sounds of battle, realizes that there is tasty treats to be had this way, and begins to skitter towards you as well. Yeah, that's what you're paying me for, that awesome vocabulary of mine.
Pretty sweet.
Hey, it's like Thor says, all words are made up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess technically, but oh, I keep accidentally like right clicking and like moving things. Okay, so now that it's my turn.
Yeah, but that one sounds made up even for you. You ever watch Night at the Museum Battle of the Smithsonian?
I'm sure I have.
Yes, a long time ago.
Yeah, when he's talking to the Amelia Earhart and she's like, "We're Jimmy Jacked," and he's like, "Jimmy Jack?" She's like, "Yeah, that's how I talk." He's like, "Yeah, but that one sounds made up even for you."
So this is how. Okay. So I'm gonna go here with my 30. Well, Carrie, actually, do you want me to hit this thing since you have Witch Bolt on it? Because it's gonna
I mean,
waste your Witch Bolt, wouldn't it?
it depends on how much health they have. He's only lightly damaged from my damage, so I don't
That's
think you're
true.
gonna kill him.
Can I get on him close enough to hit him from where I was standing?
No. If that's already 30 feet, then no.
Yeah. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna, instead of putting myself way up here, I'm just gonna stand here and then prepare action when Scorpion number 3 comes into my range. I'm gonna hit him.
Please pick one of the 4 squares you're in.
Oh. It goes by half a square.
It's so weird the way it gridlocks like that, but yeah, if you're zoomed in far enough, you can tell.
I see. I was far. All right, and then initiative tracker. So yeah, on as soon as the Scorpion comes into my range, I'm gonna hit it. Prepare action.
And then this is what else I love about this. It automatically stops at the beginning of the turn so that I can do any like turn-based things that need to happen, like legendary lair actions and everything for like certain creatures. Yeah.
Scorpion's gonna have legendary lair actions.
Well, no, these guys don't. But like the turn tracker, like instead of just going to the next person and then they take their turn and it's like, wait, I was supposed to do my thing. You know, it stops at the beginning of each round and lets me know.
How
That's
convenient
good.
for you.
Ooh, you're in my range. I'm gonna mess you up.
Okay. Should I take
Anytime
now?
I'm saying this stuff, by the way, it's always from the perspective of like the NPC. If you could like read their thought bubble.
Yeah.
So how do I smack this guy with a sword?
Well, I mean, it's a little late to be asking that now when you're in the middle of combat with them. Like you should have practiced before you set out as an adventurer.
Yeah.
Did you ready in action? Yeah, you did ready in action. So what you're gonna do is target him. Control left click.
Control left click.
Oh crap! I've been shorting myself 20 feet of movement.
That's okay.
That's okay. and then once you have him targeted, you drag your attack, or you can push the offense, the sword, on your combat tracker, and it should give you your offensive options. But I'm not seeing any on yours, so yeah, just go ahead and drag your attack from your actions tab onto the chat.
I did not put any weapon. I thought the weapons would automatically come in here from my inventory, but they have not.
Oh, hold on. What's going on? Did I not give you your
Yeah.
weapons?
I guess not. You put them in my inventory.
Well, then they should have done it. Hold on.
Yeah, it's not
Hold,
popping
hold,
up
hold,
on
hold,
my
hold on.
picture.
Let me just take a look at your sheet and see what's going on here. Oh, it's because you're carrying everything. You gotta equip your shield, and then do you want Well, yeah, we'll just equip them both because it's the same difference. And then do you want to wear your
Oh,
chainmail too?
of course, man.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, Arn is no longer striding into battle naked, apparently.
Yeah, sorry guys, you guys
Uh,
can watch me anymore.
yeah, and instead of whacking the Scorpion with "We're not even going to ask," he is instead going to wield an actual weapon.
Yes. All right. So now I just click my longsword.
No, you drag it over into the chat.
Okay. Oh,
A critical hit. And so now you drag the damage over the same way that you did with that, and it should roll the critical damage as well. I've seen it do it before. It
it did.
did.
So
Look at that.
oh,
The
+2 by the way for my fighting style dueling.
Okay. And I will check right now to see if I can set that up for you because I don't want to be forgetting that again.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, my first. You see, you guys are missing and not hitting, and I crit them. Come on, guys. You guys gotta carry some weight.
I don't know what you're talking about, but
Don't carry your dice.
My dice are blue, man. You gotta get these blue dice.
Get on the blue dice train. Uh-oh. What's going on? Why aren't you opening? Open up for me. Your master commands you to open up.
Oh, that's weird. Let's not say that again.
Come on, let me in.
All right, dude.
Yeah, that's right. Take it.
Ah,
Take
is
it
it too late?
all. There
Is
you
it too
go.
late to divine smite?
No.
It's not. It's technically on a hit.
Right.
So
You can divine smite anytime on hit. Now, wait. Before you do this, add +2 to your modifier on the bottom, and that'll give you the extra damage.
okay, so I'm gonna put 2, and then I'm gonna go into my spells, my actions, and then uh uh oh wait. You know what? It's just gonna be kind of hard to do that because we have to continuously because divine smite is not in a spell list, so I'm not sure how we would deal with that because it's not a spell, it's a class ability.
Yeah, right, but it's right here. If you go to abilities, divine smite. When you hit a creature, you can expend one spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target. In addition to the weapon's damage, the extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot plus 1d8 for each spell slot higher than that. Okay, 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Mhm. I wanted to use this because I crit, and I want to take advantage of that.
Absolutely. Yeah. I just need a moment.
You guys have never seen Arn so adept. He
Hmm.
freaking swings his sword down when the scorpion comes in his range, and I'm gonna slice this dude in half.
Okay. So now you see Divine Smite in your list. You just grab the damage and drag it over. But you have the +2, right?
Yeah, and I have a crit. So how do I?
It doesn't affect the Divine Smite.
Oh, it doesn't.
I'm
I'm pretty sure it
99%.
does.
Really?
Yeah, that's the reason people use it. Yeah, it's when you crit, it's all damage dice. Crit.
All damage dice. Okay. I'm just looking that up real quick.
For time's sake, I can just throw it in there twice.
Oh yeah. For that, I'm just making sure that you are correct on that. I'm not doubting you. I just in an instance like this, I don't want to have the wrong ruling.
Of course.
Yep. Okay. So if you still have the +2 on, don't add it to the second one. So go ahead and oh wait. Why does that say +3? Hold on.
+3 because of my strength modifier.
Yeah, but you shouldn't get any bonus to that. So let me try to take that off.
Oh, I thought you meant in my roll. You mean in the divine smite?
Yeah, in the dice. I don't want that to be
Yeah,
wrong.
I see that. Yeah. I get that.
There we go. All right.
So the first one, and then
And then no +2 for the second one. Perfect. And you have critically wounded the scorpion with your massive attack from your, what was that, a greatsword? Oh, longsword.
it was a longsword.
Yeah, so wielding your shield and longsword, you stab into that part of the scorpion where it's got those little like things that like
mouth.
yeah, and you stab right into that and you stab it again and again and finally you like break off one of its little things and
Its mouth, its pincers.
yeah, and
Mandibles, actually, that's what it's called.
yeah, and it rees in like a terrible screeching pain. It's not happy.
I did 29 damage. Whoa, these things are crazy. And that's gonna be my turn. So then I go here and here. Oh wait, that wasn't even my turn. It's still your turn.
Yeah, that's what you did to him for rushing up on you, and uh, I mean, are you guys gonna like call me a softy DM if I rule that because of the critical hit, like dealing so much damage to it that it's like gonna attack at disadvantage now?
No, I
No,
think that makes sense.
if I bite off one of its mandibles, it might miss. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be distracted.
Yeah.
If it's attacking Jess, I would like it to have advantage.
We're on the same side.
Same team, Farva. Same team.
I'll remember that next time you want to stand behind me when you see any sort of danger.
I'm paying you to be a meat shield. Shut up.
I'd like you to. I'd like you to at least acknowledge my existence.
It swings at you with its claws, missing.
And I smash it away with the shield.
It swings at you with its claws again, missing. And it stings at you with its scorpion tail, striking you,
Ah, it got me.
even with disadvantage. For 4 damage, and you have to make a Constitution save versus difficulty class 12. And I am so glad that it doesn't automatically do that for you. Because I would hate for like somebody
Take
to
it.
be like, oh, come on, I wanted to roll that. Okay, so you fail, taking.
It was only a 12, and I couldn't get that.
8 poison damage.
All right. Does it automatically do that for me? Oh, it does. I see. Cool. All right, guys. Things are a lot beefier than I thought they were. You gotta get out this fucking desert.
We're trying.
I reiterate, fuck this place.
Yeah, man. Fuck this desert, dude.
You guys sound like my other group. They got this town that is marked for death in their books. Like they're like, as soon as I'm a high enough level, you're gonna have to change your map because I'm gonna burn this town to the ground.
Oh no.
You guys are like, we're gonna come back to this desert and just turn it to glass.
Burn it. Yeah, light it on fire. Imagine like we have like a firebomb,
Yeah.
and it turns the whole horde of the horde into like the glass desert or something.
Yeah, but there's people living there. Yeah, mostly outlaws. You know,
It don't matter. It's fine.
we did tell everybody not to go live there, so technically they're all outlaws.
It's your turn, by the way, Tifa.
Okay.
And I look back at Tifa and I say, "Don't get stung."
What great advice.
You don't have to worry about that. I guess I'm just gonna move forward because they're not close enough.
Hey, where'd my
17.
scorpion go?
I was just gonna say that. Where did it go?
Things. He
Is
died.
it still alive?
He's dead. I killed him.
No, he ain't dead. I just okay.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
I guess I'll just drag him back onto the map. Stupid
He ran,
scorpion.
he
So
ran
I'm
away. He was like,
feeling
no, thank you.
inspired.
He re-
So I'm
Wait,
gonna
yeah,
rush
wait a minute.
forward.
What happened to all his damage? What is going on? Where's my other scorpion?
Fantasy
What the
Grounds is
heck?
like, no.
They're all disappearing.
They don't want
They're
to fight
scared of
me.
us. Yeah, they're scared of us.
Oh my god, what is happening here? Oh, that was Scorpion 1. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I went to delete the effect of the other one being prone, and now he's been deleted. But that's okay, because that guy had 10 hit points left anyway. So
I killed him. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna rework. We're gonna work.
yeah, he got his sting in on you with his dying move. Like, you know, you're like stabbing him, and he finally stings you one little bit, but then you just grab the stinger and hold it tight and stab him one final time now that he can't do anything more, and you're like, oh, I love it. Oh, and then you just like throw him to the ground.
Why would I love that? That's great. Penetrate my skin.
I meant the poison, but sure, the
Oh,
penetration, you can go with that as what you liked.
Yeah,
I like
you
penetration.
jumped on that P word.
I mean,
My bad,
I was talking about like the poison and all that, but hey, man, you know,
My bad.
like this is a non-judgment zone. I'll promise you that.
Yeah, I'd appreciate if I weren't being judged right now. So
Okay, so I'm just gonna use my turn to move up.
I mean, we are in the shadow of Penis Rock, so.
penis rock. It does look like a.
I mean,
Okay.
Why does it look like a fucking penis?
well, I mean, you know, I don't think I'm the one who's being like gutter-minded to like point out what that it looks like.
It's very gross.
Oh, Tikva, are you gonna do anything other than move?
No.
You're not even gonna heal Arn? You're like, fuck him.
If it costs a spell slot, it's okay. You don't.
No, it's fine.
But you are 100 feet away. You can still maybe Sacred Flame
Is it?
instead of.
If
Yeah,
you
you're
target them,
100.
it'll tell you how far you are.
Okay. Because I was like, I feel like that's too far. But
I'm pretty
maybe
sure
not.
you have 120 feet with that, right?
105.
I think that Sacred Flame is 60 feet.
It's what I'm
Oh.
saying. They're all 60. Like, I'm not going to be able to reach.
Okay. Yeah, then that's it, I guess.
Yeah.
But you could
I
move
was like,
twice
no, I
and
can't
get
do it.
yourself even closer to danger.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't move twice.
The closer you are to danger, the further you are from harm.
Yeah, and these things are unfortunately very fast, so I don't know if we can
Because they're going to come.
Yeah,
Hopefully we all will.
one day. Ouch.
All right, now that was me being gutter-minded.
Oh.
Ooh, nice red dice. I like them. Unfortunately, it did not help your luck.
Did not.
Gotta be on that blue train.
Also, your trajectory is a little off there, my friend. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, those objects are like real 3D objects.
Oops.
I figured I could use it for cover a bit, but
You can move back.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely move back. Like there's nothing preventing you from popping up, being like, "Ha ha, zap," and then jumping back in.
yeah, I'm hiding behind the wagon now.
And please make sure you're in one of those 4 squares.
Whoa,
Spin
you're
to-
like rotating.
You spin
rotated,
me
Susan.
right round, baby, right round.
Is it my turn now?
Possibly. Dragos will let you know.
Okay. 2. Okay. So, let's see. So I do control click. And I am good. I am going to Witch Bolt this boy.
Another hit. This time you bring your hands together using arcane somatic components that allow you to unleash your witch bolt into the giant scorpion's direct carapace, and it burns it for how much damage?
Hopefully a lot. Not all that much, but it's
Not a
okay.
whole lot. But now it also has the ongoing, witch bolt. So
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Which one did you attack?
The one that's a little bit closer to us.
Okay.
yeah, the one that has noticed you guys. The other one seems pretty content with what it's found.
Good. We're gonna leave it that way. In that case, maybe we should back up to where Dragos is and let the one that has already seen us come towards us first before the other one notices us. Is that a good idea?
Sure.
It's already on its way and it hasn't done it.
Yeah, but the one on the way top hasn't seen us, so if we can possibly like not get its attention and let this other one come towards us first, that way we're not like fighting 2 scorpions at one time.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm cool with just staying here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you for sure do not want to fight 2 scorpions at once. And you damn sure don't want to fight 3. Oh, wait. The encounter was 3 scorpions. Never mind.
I was gonna say that's at least that other one expired. So
You're welcome. Is that your turn, Carrie?
it sure is. So I will...
I mean, only an evil DM would put you up against something that difficult.
Yeah. I'm glad we don't have that kind of DM.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Let's see what Giant Scorpion 2 could do.
So it races up the last place it saw Dragos pop out, and he's gonna try and get him, but that's as far as he can move. Wait, nope, 2 more squares.
Arn is gonna go here next to Dragos, and prepare an action for when the scorpion comes around the corner. I'm gonna hit him. Yeah, I'm gonna do that with my longsword still. I don't want to lower my AC just yet.
Yeah, I think that's the smartest strategy. Like, although these things are tanky enough to where the greatsword is nice, they also deal enough damage to where you want to.
I want that 18 AC. Yeah.
Yep. This
So
one
Eden.
continues to seem content with whatever it's found over here.
Maybe we could tame that one and write it.
I don't know.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I shoot through these thingies, or is it more?
Oh, absolutely. Those are
Because that's
just
not like
the braces for
the
the
bulk of the cart. That's just like the break. Yeah.
yeah.
Before you do that, this scorpion is coming towards us. So, and if you hit it from there, it's gonna go towards you instead. So maybe you should come down here and hit it from this area. That way, it keeps coming down this way, and I can use my action that I prepared and not just waste it on it going somewhere else.
But also, he is not the Scorpion Whisperer, so you don't know for sure that it would alter course.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing for or against his plan. I am simply reminding you guys as a
No, I
DM
know.
to the players that, like, unless you for sure know what's going to happen, you don't for sure know what's going to happen.
Yeah, the scorpion's gonna sprout wings and it's gonna fly.
Right.
It's gonna go on top of the wagon.
It's like God says to Bender, do you know everything I'm going to do before I do it? Yes. Well, what if I do something else? Then I don't know that.
I guess I could always go back behind you guys because I didn't want to come down here and then be like, "Hey," so I guess I could just go back over here though after I hit.
That's true.
Yeah. All right.
Did you hit?
Well, I'm gonna start here and then I'm gonna go down here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit. Yes, let's see. Okay, so that works. So now I will use Sacred Flame. Oh.
Oh, unfortunately, once again, as the fires rain down from the heavens upon the giant scorpion, it just like bounces off of his shell. Apparently, these things are immune to Sacred Flame.
Dang it.
I mean, not literally, just, that seems to be the case here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to roll there. I apologize.
It's okay. No harm, no foul. It didn't do any damage. And it's a miss anyway. But Tikva, please move yourself into one of those 4 squares.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
If you have
back
enough
over
movement
here.
to go behind me, yeah, you should go behind me. If you have enough.
And then also one of those 4 squares.
The little mini.
Oh, that was only 2 squares. Never mind, you were only in 2 squares that time. Oh, Arn, or not Arn, Electo, you're in 2 squares too. Just noticed that.
Come on, Electo.
I'm going to step up here and shoot my shot.
Take a shot, man.
It's just not happening for you tonight. I don't know if you need to sacrifice to the dice gods or what.
I look at Dragos and say, what? You can't talk yourself out of this one?
I'm never so cross.
My turn again already. Let's go ahead. And so I see that there's 2 damage things on Witch Bolt, which I'm assuming the first one is for like the main attack and the second one is for the other ones.
You got it.
The exact same amount of damage.
It is, and that scorpion doesn't love it. So, hold on. As the arcane energies continue to course through the giant scorpion, Electo twists his hands in a pattern that would be impossible for, anyone but a contortionist to pull off, and suddenly the elemental energies, the arcane energies, erupt in a bolt of lightning that seems to arc from one of its claws back over into its thorax. Do they have thoraxes?
Its body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it just kind of creates this feedback loop that damages the scorpion once again.
Oof. Yuck.
Very cool. Okay, well, that's my turn.
The scorpion is not loving getting zapped, and so it is going to take that out on someone.
On the box next to him. Punch a wall.
And unfortunately, I cannot reach you. And so now I'm just even more pissed off. And so I just rush up to you anyway because I'm a stupid scorpion.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Now, I get to do this. Yeah.
You strike it. You swing your...
I forgot to do the +2. I need to keep doing the +2.
No, it's added. Incorrecto.
Yeah. Wait.
I added the +2. That's why it's +5 instead of +3.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, you're right.
I know I am. I always am. And even when I'm not, I figure out how to get right in a hurry.
All right, so 7 damage to that guy. And then, well, it's not even my turn, so that's it for me.
And then
It is my turn, though.
it will be. So your longsword kind of glances off of the chitinous armor of the scorpion. It doesn't look like it did a whole lot, but I mean, you hit it.
Mm-hmm.
So, cookie for you.
It's okay. I killed the first one in one shot, so
Yeah, so why are you slacking on this one?
I'm taking a break.
Trying to let the rest of the party feel worthwhile. I just wanted you to feel like you were doing well.
So I hit it again.
You do strike it again, holding your shield at the ready for the attack that you know is coming. You strike it for 10 more damage. Ooh, that's pretty good. It is moderately wounded as you stab it, getting past its chitinous plating into one of the soft spots.
Fuck this scorpion. And then I
I never did like them either.
stay here.
I mean, Winds of Change is okay, I guess.
Are you talking about a band?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, certainly, Rock You Like a Hurricane ain't doing it for anybody.
Yeah, I have no,
All right.
no clue.
I'm tired of missing, so I'm gonna go over here. Bash it with my mace.
Did you know that if you go to the other side of it, you get to attack with advantage?
Flanking.
I'm new at this, so I'll do that.
There you go.
I always forget when and how I get it, but yeah. So if I click
And then
it
click
in
Advantage, ADV.
at the bottom,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. And then you mace that scorpion. What about mace? Are you immune to that?
Are your weapons in your
Yeah.
actions tab?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
not
now
sure how to do it.
now get you see the D20, like the black D20. Click it
Mhm.
and drag it into the chat square.
Okay, that's makes sense.
A hit.
And then now grab the damage next to the mace and drag it in the square.
Moving around behind the scorpion, you strike it with your heavy metal bladed mace, dealing a decent amount of damage, especially for you, to one of its legs.
Nice.
I mean, you're a cleric. You're not exactly a melee specialist, so that wasn't bad.
And I go, haha, soon you will be as strong as me if you keep hitting like that.
I'm trying it for the fourth.
Eldritch Blast for the 4th time. There you go.
A hit as you finally manage to summon enough arcane energy to pierce the hide of this dangerous desert denizen, and it deals enough damage to heavily wound the scorpion.
Aletto, do your magic.
Woot.
4 this time.
Yeah, once again, you do that thing you do where you cause the witch bolt to surge in power, dealing another 4 damage.
Your hands are kind of moving like in Marvel whenever they use their magic. That's how your hands are moving.
Yep. And that is all for now.
All right. I'm so pissed. I don't know who to kill.
Roll a d4. Evens and odds.
Yeah, I just, like, I think it's going to be whoever hit me last is
That makes sense.
just,
An animal would probably do that.
yeah, I mean, like, you've done more damage, but I'm not sure that quite registers to something like this.
Who has an intelligence of like 4 probably, or whatever this thing has.
Yeah, I think it's 2, actually.
Yeah. Miss. Dang it.
I would like to use my arcane. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, no. It won't save me. Never mind. I was going to use arcane deflection because I can add +2 to my AC, but that will not.
It's attacking Tikva, by the way. Not you.
I didn't read that right. I just assumed that. Oh, but Tikva took a very good feat that is relevant to this situation.
Oh my god! What just happened?
What was it? What just happened?
Holy
Tikva.
crap. Well, it did maximum damage on one claw hit and instantly grapples you as well.
What in the what?
Yeah. And so since I have one of you grappled, now I'm going to attempt to grapple the other one.
Good luck.
Oh, don't wish me luck. That I rolled too high as is. Oh, good. That's why I had to get a little cocky there, because usually that's the only thing that'll negate it.
I'm kind of confused how she got grappled. Can you explain it to me?
Yeah, it automatically applies anytime I hit.
Oh, is it when you do max damage that
Nope.
it'll
If
grapple?
if I hit with my claw, you're automatically grappled.
What? That's crazy.
Yep.
I guess these things are giant. They're huge.
And that's just 5th edition for you.
Dang.
All right. You guys survived this round, but as you saw, Tikva took enough damage to have to make a system shock check. Fortunately, even if she would have failed, the only thing it does is take away your reaction.
Okay.
It just means you're like, oh, that hurt a lot, but like it doesn't daze you or stun you or anything like that.
Okay. Oh, my turn. All right. Is there any way I can target the claw that has Tikva and hit that?
Yeah, so that would be a called shot. It would be at a -5 to your attack, and then if you hit, she gets a free escape attempt.
An attempt, huh?
It's still a free attempt on not her turn, meaning that like, it's another free shot at it, and if she makes it, she doesn't have to do it on her turn then, obviously.
All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to hit the claw that has Tikva.
All right, so make sure you click the -5.
I did. I got it. Yes, dude.
And it's a hit. So you not only get to apply your damage because you still attacked it. So
Yes, I will do that. Wait, why didn't that roll in there? It was an 8. Can I use that?
Also, you should have been attacking at advantage.
Oh, it's okay. I don't need that.
No, I'm just saying for next time, like don't forget that stuff because like it's important.
Why didn't it? I'll just roll again. I got an 8. Is there any way I can use that 8
Nope.
from that roll? Ugh.
Think
That
about
one
it.
didn't work either.
No, that worked. See?
Oh, it did. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
And just so that nobody gets frustrated here. Think about it like rolling on a table. If you don't get it in the chat box,
That's true.
then it like fell off the table or whatever.
Okay, we'll do that. That makes sense. All right. Now, how does Tikva make a check to get out? Is it a strength check?
Yes. Oh, well,
Tikva.
no. It's an escape attempt, so she can either roll acrobatics, athletics, or straight strength or dexterity. But usually acrobatics or athletics is the way to go.
Mm-hmm. Are you
I
gonna
will
try?
try to do acrobatics. Ooh.
13.
Maybe that was the wrong one.
13 is pretty decent.
13 makes it. It's difficulty class 12.
So I smack the claw, and then it's kind of like a lobster claw, and I crack it, and like you can see the meat exposed, and it kind of lets go of Tico because I cracked its claw.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I have to do this.
Yep. And then moving on, now nope, nobody's done anything, so this one is still just over here doing whatever.
There you go, Tifa. Make sure you stand up before you do anything.
Yeah.
She's not prone.
Stand up.
She's not prone.
Oh,
It just had you grabbed.
Oh yeah, I can
Yeah.
acrobated out of that. So I'm gonna hop back because that wasn't fun.
Cool. Make sure, but if you hop back, it's gonna get an opportunity attack. So I wouldn't hop back if I were you. If you wanted to get, well, there's nothing really you can do to get of its range right now. So
She can disengage, which allows
Yeah,
her
but
to
that's your
move, and then no actions. None of your movement provokes an attack of opportunity.
if you're really scared of getting hit, you can disengage and get behind me, and I have an 18 AC, so and I have more health than you do right now.
I'll just stay.
Okay.
Or you can stay and continue providing that ever so sweet advantage.
That's true.
True. In that case,
Yeah, just hit it with advantage again.
yeah. No.
Well, one
You
more, 'cause
didn't
you have
click advantage.
Whoops.
You didn't target the scorpion.
I thought I did. There we go.
Oh, if you already have it targeted, you don't have to target it again, and you can just check the combat tracker to see who you have targeted.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't mean to roll that. What the heck?
And then so that's a hit. So you go ahead and just grab your damage.
It's acting kind of strange. My computer might need to be.
And you have dealt a serious blow to the scorpion, putting it into critical wounds.
Nice. You hit it where I already hit its. Where I exposed its soft, fleshy insides.
Huh, this one has 10 hit points left now, too.
Come on, Dragos.
Dragos unleashes another Eldritch Blast, and once again, the damage from it just isn't enough to do anything to the shell of this scorpion.
I'm doing a very good impression of Yosemite Sam right now.
You're just shooting all around it.
Okay. Four damage.
Yep, Electo continues to surge the Witch Bolt through the Scorpion's body, dealing another 4 damage. It's so badly wounded right now that you guys can actually smell the cooking scorpion meat. It actually smells a little bit like lobster. I don't know if that's true or not, but we're going with it.
Lobster more closely related to roaches than scorpion.
More related to roaches than a scorpion?
I believe it. Lobsters are nasty things.
Roach than a scorpion.
That's weird. It's kind of gross. I mean, not really because it tastes good, but so do you think roaches?
Yeah, I
taste
like
kind of
butter
lobster?
too.
Yeah, it does. What do you mean? You don't like lobster?
What I'm saying is that like when people eat lobster, they use a lot of butter sauce. So like, yeah, I like the taste of butter too.
I bet if you put a cockroach in butter, it would taste good.
Yeah, just about anything tastes good with enough butter sauce.
It's kind of gross to think about, to be honest. Like with enough butter sauce, you can throw like worms in a skillet and saute them.
And it'd be just as good as lobster. All right. So, Electo, do you do anything else?
He grovels. He cries. Carrie?
What is happening?
Dynamite. What's happening?
She skipped. It's the
Yeah, I know. Giant scorpion. Let's see. What was I doing?
he's gonna hit me.
Yeah, mostly I was attacking you guys, but this one got away, and then you guys really messed me up. Yeah, I think now is about as good a time as any to go like this. Scorpion retreat. And as I do so, I provoke attack of opportunities from both of you.
Nice. Okay. Do we still get advantage on that attack of opportunity since we were?
You do, she does not.
Okay.
Because as it left your square, you still had advantage, but then it was out of your square, and then as it left her square, you guys no longer had advantage. Doesn't matter because as you stab into it with your longsword, you deal enough damage to knock it unconscious and dying.
Get fucked, loser.
Get wrecked, scrub.
Freaking scorpions. My turn. Okay. Next, I'm going to here's what we can do. Since this thing hasn't noticed us yet, maybe we should make like a order where like I'm in front and then somebody's behind me and then we like slowly inch closer. That way you guys can just do your ranged attacks while I'm in the front. Would you guys be down to do that?
We could achieve that by you walking closer.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna do nothing.
An interesting strategy. Let's see
I'm
if
just
it
gonna
pays
prepare-
off.
I'm just gonna prepare action if it comes in my area attack, but I don't think it will in this next turn. I mean, unless it dashes.
Okay.
And then that's it.
All right. So now that this is the only scorpion left and you guys are all focused on it, you can see that it is not actually eating something. It is digging furiously at a box, ripping and tearing at it, trying to get at something inside of the box.
Oh no, guys. We probably gotta go help that whatever's inside there. It's your turn, Tigfa.
Well, I already moved, so I'm just gonna call my turn. Unless I can move again, but I don't think so.
You get 2 movements if you don't attack.
Or okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm in a square.
You are now.
They don't really line up well on my computer, but maybe it's because I'm not zoomed in.
Eldritch Blast time since I'm just out of range. I'm just in range.
Yeah. You hit the giant scorpion, drawing its attention away from whatever it's doing.
Okay. I am going to move up. And now I'm exactly at the right range for doing my last witch bolt. Seems to have worked well for me so far.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget to choose one of those squares.
Second. Oh, there we go. If I click my final spell slot, it disappears the spell.
Yes, it does. And 3 for 3 All-Star Electo Adamos has now struck all 3 of the scorpions with his witch bolt as How much lightning damage is taken?
Only one.
Only one, but it doesn't matter
You shoot, like,
because
static electricity to it.
Now I've got the witch bolt on him. Yeah.
yep, now you got the witch bolt on him. So Electo prepares to do what he does until this scorpion does like the rest.
And fries? Yeah.
Yep. You do as the scorpions did before you.
Oh, I need to click my turn end. There we go.
I have 30 feet of movement, which means I gotta go here. Same thing. Ready in action. Wait for this thing to come towards me.
Roger, Roger.
Who's Roger?
That's
Eh,
the name of the scorpion.
just some
name's
dude.
Roger.
Yeah, Roger the Scorpion. All right, so it climbs up on top of the box
Start dancing.
and then continues forward towards you guys. But that was rough terrain for it, so that just cost it 20 feet instead of 10.
Carrie, are you not gonna change your dice color?
I'm fine with black.
Scrub. Everybody uses black.
Also, black is my color.
Oh,
By the way, we can't see our rolls whenever they're rolling. They're just kind of invisible.
All of my rolls are invisible? What?
Yeah, yeah.
That's such BS. I have it set to where show
Well,
GM rolls
can-
on.
Yeah, we can see like a shadow, but it doesn't show us the number.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like a transparent die for us.
Okay. Can you see
Not a
this
huge
result?
No, it's the same thing.
Oh. Weird.
Not a huge deal. It
I'll
shows us
figure
like
out I'll figure out the correct setting for that later.
Yeah. Dikva. Is that how you say it? How do you say your name in your native tongue?
All right. I'm yeah,
Tikva?
Tikva, technically. I sounds like an E
Mhm.
along. Yes.
Dikva.
So I am going to use guiding bolt on the scorpion. Oh. Well, I'm not.
Yeah. So as your guiding bolt strikes out towards it, it misses. Just hits the sand behind it.
You gotta get on that blue dice. Blue dice have not failed me
Womp.
yet. And I'm jinxing it. Now every single thing after this is gonna miss. And if that's your turn, make sure you skip.
Yes.
This new combat tracker is sweet because it kind of tells us their like HP level, like light.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
No, it's got a lot of useful info on it. It'll tell you like status effects on them if they're prone and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we can see each other's HP. That's pretty sweet. I like that.
Behind over here, and I'm going to use Toll the Dead this.
There you go.
That's a D12 because he's hit. It's nice.
Tikva, don't forget to choose one of those 4 squares.
I'm
She could have
zooming
a
in.
foot on each quadrant and her legs, you know? And down on her head.
It's not that I care, it's that it like begins to get wonky when you're like, okay, well, which square are you threatening then?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. 7 damage as you toll the dead, and you did the one for someone who's already missing hit points, right?
Yeah, he did. It was a D12.
Perfect.
All right. There we go. Finally, some good damage.
Yeah, this time as the witch bolt courses and pulses through the scorpion's body, you can see a huge bolt come crashing down into it, and the scorpion seems to like twitch now as it moves after that. I mean, it was a little twitchy to begin with, but
I'm gonna close the distance and swing at him.
if only my scorpions were smart enough to ready actions.
13.
You didn't target him,
Oh, I thought I did target him.
and then you can attack. A hit. You charge forward at the last scorpion, dealing enough damage to put it into critical condition. You slam your longsword down, and now it's just kind of like stuck in its head. You can't like get it out, so now you and the scorpion are locked in this like dance battle as you're like stabbing it with your sword more and more, trying to get it out, and it's gonna try and pincer you.
Do you know who I am? I'm son of the augur.
Oh.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Roger the Scorpion.
Roger's a stupid name. Let's see what he does to me saying that.
Dude, I'm not just a named NPC, I'm a named NPC vermin. You best fear for your life now.
Your stinger is smaller than everybody else's here.
Oh, that really hurt. If it wasn't filled with so much poison that I could kill all of you.
Yeah, well, you still suck. Oh wait, I didn't skip my turn. That's why you're not going. Oops, my bad.
And the scorpion was happy to just keep going back and forth with you.
I keep forgetting, God. I wish it was just automatic if I stopped touching it for like 5 seconds. No, 5 is too short. But you know what I mean. 1. No! Okay, it's just a claw.
Oh, so the scorpion's claw, one of them pinchers at you, and you just kind of like move out of the way. The next one pincers at the arm that has the longsword that's still stuck in its head, and so now it's got your arm and is like crushing it for a little bit of damage, and you're still stabbing it, and then it goes to sting you once it grabs you with its claw, and you get your shield up just in time to catch its stinger with your shield.
But my arm is caught and it is bleeding, like blood is coming out of my arm.
Yeah.
And I say, a little help, as I kind of wince.
I am going to go for Sacred Flame, even though my heart tells me otherwise. But
No, you got this.
A failure, meaning that you deal damage.
all right, finally.
2 radiant damage is dealt to the scorpion as once again the flames fall from the sky, and as they hit it, instead of just kind of bouncing off of the chitinous shell, each time they hit it, it's like acid rain kind of burning into the shell a little.
I look back and say, this thing's on its last legs. Can anybody finish it?
Dude, I've got like 6 legs.
Things on his last pair of legs. I don't know. It's on his last ones though. He doesn't have any more after this.
I got like 6 legs and 2 pinchers as big as your torso.
The last sextet of legs.
Yeah. You're gonna sit here and tell me I'm on my last legs, you fucking biped?
Told him try to get.
Yep. And so as you toll the dead, basically the way that I see it is that you kind of raise your hand and like bring it down really hard, like you're building up an attack power and then like causing it to crush down on the enemy, and an invisible force just kind of like takes hold of the scorpion and deals damage, but inside it feels like your very soul is being ripped out of your body, and all of a sudden you guys watch as the scorpion just like splays out and indeed was on its last legs. For all that shit it talked to, you were right.
And I say, suck my biped dick.
Yeah. Oh, you don't got one of those, do you?
Nobody knows. It has its own helmet.
Let's go check that box and see what's there.
Oh yeah. We probably should do that.
Who goes and checks the box?
I assume we all kind of get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say we all take the time to get there. And then, is the box like sealed? Is it like a crate?
It's a heavy duty wooden crate, but the scorpion has nearly ripped it completely open, and mostly it's just like filled with like soft bedding, like feather bedding of some kind.
I take my sword and I tap it on the top of the crate and say, "Scorpions are gone if anybody's in there."
As you tap it on the top of the crate, you hear a soft whimpering.
A whimpering.
Oh my gosh, maybe it's an animal.
I peek my head in there. Sure. I'll see what's in there.
Your eyes are scratched out by a baby displacer beast. No, I'm kidding.
Always happens.
As you look inside, you see a big, fat, fluffy, flying cat. It has the body of a domestic house cat with beautiful fluffy fur, but the wings of a majestic bird. And these are highly valuable and sought after exotic animals from the far off places in this world.
And is it friendly to me? Like when I put my head in?
Well, it didn't like scratch your eyes out or nothing.
I put my hand out. I have animal handling. Can I try an
I'm
animal
gonna throw
handling?
some food to it first.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna throw a little food.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it. Throw a little food.
So yeah, regardless of what it is that you choose to do, I do appreciate the knowing that you are throwing it food, because in some situations that will apply fist pump of doom. I just saw that. In some cases it will apply advantage or things like that, depending on all of the circumstances. So in no way, shape, or form am I saying don't give me the flavor of it, but just for the record, anytime you're doing anything like this, in the totality of everything you do, someone has to roll for animal handling, and then anyone who wants to, help them with that can roll to aid another.
I'll aid you. Go for it. Roll for it. Arm.
Okay.
So
I
by
ate
so
it, so I
by
get advantage.
tossing some food over and reminding him that like it might be hungry, maybe you can get it to stop being scared with this, and tossing some food. Dragos, just roll a d20, or I'm sorry, roll animal handling.
Oh, I'm the one that's rolling animal handling. Does he still have to roll animal handling?
Yeah, Dragos has to roll animal handling, and if he gets above a 10, then you get to roll with advantage.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
A 10 exactly. So you get to roll with advantage.
Oh, you have a +2. Next time you'll be the animal handling. I'll have a +1, but I'll still get advantage.
Uh, a 10.
That's all I got.
So basically right now the flying cat is not interested in the food, but it senses that you guys are not trying to kill it as the scorpion just was, so it just kind of like sits there and it's like really looking sad as though like it doesn't like this at all. um and you guys can tell from the crate that it was being shipped in that this was not an animal that was captured in the wild and being shipped to a market to be sold. This animal is already owned by some wealthy patron who has pampered the crap out of it. It has soft satin pillows stuffed with feathers in its crate, as well as like other things around that you can tell like was its food, which is like fine eating for an animal like this, like maybe some fish and other stored items like that. And it also has a very extremely rare thing for a pet to have in this day and age, both a collar and a selection of toys.
Oh.
So I pick it up and I grab its toys and I say, "Looks like we got a kitty." I show the party. I say, "Looks like we got a kitty on our hands."
Check the collar to see if it says who it belongs to.
I check the collar.
The collar says that its name is Fluffy, and that is all the information contained.
So I say that. I say, "Well, it says Fluffy, but that's about it."
Finders keepers.
I don't want to carry this cat around.
It flies.
Oh, that's true. It can fly with us. Does it seem to want to run away from us when it comes out, or is it just kind of chilling with us?
Apparently, this flying cat, has lived an extremely pampered life because it is so fat that it can like not like fly like what you would expect. Like it can fly, but like it gets very tired pretty quickly and like just wants to like kind of rest on someone's shoulder.
I'll carry it.
Whoever owns this cat has money and some power. We should try and find them.
Well, would you like to give me any direction where to go, Dragos? I mean,
Let's search the wagons and see if there's anything we can find, figure out where this wagon train was headed.
you see, that's
And-
why you're the thinker of the group and I'm the shield.
And if we can't find his owner, then he could just be my familiar.
Or, a snack.
No.
It depends what comes first.
A snack? We're not going to eat a flying cat.
If we are in the desert and we can't make it out of here, I would rather eat cat than eat scorpion.
Anyway, let's look around and try and find if there's any sign of where this was headed. We've got a direction at least.
I'll start using my sword, like my great sword, to kind of as a crowbar to pop open crates, see what we can find.
All right, so roll investigation.
Everybody or just one person?
Whoever's looking.
All right, let's do it.
Unless somebody would like to aid somebody.
I'll aid somebody with my roll.
All right, so now Arn is going to help somebody look. So who wants to, be the official like investigator to go around and figure out, what's what?
Actually, yeah,
Okay.
Alexa should do it.
I have +3.
Okay.
Yeah, Alexa
All right,
should do it.
so Arn is going to help you by prying open anything that you need pried open, carrying anything that you need carried, moving stuff out of the way, helping to like lift the wagon, parts to like look under them and all of that. So you're gonna use your eyes, Arn's gonna use his muscle, and together it gives you advantage on your roll.
Okay, cool. I click advantage, and then I.
Nice.
All right, so Electo, as you're looking around, you find several things of interest.
Okay.
Um,
Write this down.
the first of which, one
It's
second,
true love.
one second, my fantasy grounds is catching up.
You find true love.
Okay, there we go. All right, now the first thing that you find is a very fancy looking suit of armor.
Ooh. What kind of armor? Is it heavy armor or light armor?
It is heavy armor.
I go.
You
Shit.
find
Wear heavy armor around here?
mithril ringmail armor.
Whoa, that's some expensive armor made out of mithril.
Yeah,
Wow.
mithril is like almost legendary.
Yeah, mithril is expensive material.
It's right under the category of like bullshit.
What?
Like there's somebody saying that they have mithril and it's like maybe technically possible, and then like right above that is like something that wouldn't even exist.
Yeah, so we find this and we're like, whoa, this thing is nice. It's like a gilded suit of armor made out of mithril.
Yeah.
Jeez. What does a ringmail armor do? Is like what is it? What is that class of AC?
Chain.
Oh, is it chain?
It's heavy armor. It's good. Nothing.
What would its base AC be like? Like plate armor in 18?
No, I think it's 15. It should say if you click on it.
Oh, I don't know. I can click on that.
Base AC is 14.
Oh, okay, I see. Properties magic. Description mithril is a light flexible metal. Mithril chain shirt and breastplate can be worn under normal clothes if the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dexterity. So the armor doesn't. Oh. Ringmail notes. All of the armor categories have armor protection, so the entire body text. Okay. With heavy rings sewn into the ring, an armor both on the force ringmail's interior is inferior to chainmail, and it's usually worn only by those who can't afford better armor. Oh, I see.
Right,
Can
but because it's made out of mithril, it's not actually all that inferior due to the fact that you're not giving up your penalties and the disadvantages and all that. So like, yeah, you don't get as high of an AC, but it's really really good.
Can anybody else wear heavy armor? Is anybody proficient in heavy armor? I'm saying, are you proficient in heavy armor for being a warcaster or something?
No.
What about
I-
Tifa?
I think Tikva can.
Yeah.
Tifa, what's your AC right now?
18.
Oh, you have an 18. What are you wearing?
Chainmail and a shield.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
Well,
unless you
wait, wait,
so I'll just put this in my backpack and hold it with us for now. I mean, if it's worth 500 gold pieces, we can sell this for some money. So.
And whoever owned the cat, probably if it was right by the cat, it's probably the same owner.
Oh, can I check the mail on the inside of the armor, see if there's like
A name tag?
yeah, like a name tag or like a signature or like a symbol of somebody who's like owned this? Like is it a house symbol that I know?
There's a blacksmith's mark on it, but you would have to roll your knowledge to see if you know the mark.
I give it to Electo and I say, "Can you read that?"
I don't know. Can I read it?
Well, it's not a language. It's a mark.
Yeah. So no, so it's probably like a local, or like local to wherever this place was coming from, blacksmith. So we're not gonna know unless we happen to have been from the same area.
Well, I
Right,
mean,
but
can
you-
roll, like,
but
a
you-
history check, see if you recognize it.
Exactly.
Okay. Sure. Oh.
Yeah, Carrie may not know, but Electo might. Electo doesn't know shit.
Nope.
I
You
also
don't
have
recognize it.
If
Well,
here,
that's pretty-
hand it over to Tikva.
Okay, I'll show it around. Anybody know what this is?
No.
Oh, we both are like, yeah. Wonder who drew this on here.
I think we'll put it in the bag for now. I'll put that away, and then we'll figure out the Sentinel Shield. Okay, so what is the Sentinel Shield?
I need to change my dice color, man. I've been having some bad luck.
Yeah. While holding the shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks. I'll take that.
And then finally,
Ooh.
Your constitution score is 19 while you wear this amulet. Ooh.
Whoa! You know what? If
You
I
already
take
got
that,
it.
I know, but I was just saying, if I give Tikva the shield, unless I mean, I would like a high constitution, but
I mean, I think everyone would.
yeah. What do you think, Tikva?
It should go to a cleric or paladin. It's a holy.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Constitution, holy
Though I
symbol.
suppose
Oh, it is
a
a holy
priest would
symbol.
qualify as a holy person.
Yeah.
Cool. Engraved.
Mm.
What do you think,
So, yeah.
Tikva? Do you want to take the
The
amulet?
shield or the
I just think the fucking con would be amazing. I'll give you the shield if you want.
Yeah, I'll take the shield.
Since I was greedy and I picked first, you can choose whether you want the amulet or the shield.
I'll take the shield.
Okay.
all right. And then there is one more thing that you
I want that one
find
too.
amongst the items. This one is not anything like what you guys have been receiving. Instead, this is just a simple journal book that is of the caravan guide.
Perfect. I hand it over to somebody who could read. No.
me.
Either one of them.
I can speak pretty good, but I don't know if they taught me how to read. I'll give it to one of you guys.
Go ahead, Alexa.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it and open it up and see if there happens to be anyone's name in the front or anything that would point me in a certain direction.
There's not a name, but from just a cursory glance, you can tell that this caravan guide is a highly intelligent person. All of the writing is, perfectly spelled, immaculate penmanship, all of that.
Okay, cool. Skimming it, does it mention where they were going? Like if that's
it,
the route
it
the caravan.
you're trying to skim it, for any kind of information like that, and unfortunately, um, you are unable to determine, where this caravan's journal is. This is from some journey, before must have been.
Got it. Okay. Well, guess we can hold on to it at least to. We can at least have, because if the cat is worth a bunch of money, I feel like a lot of people would be like, "Oh yeah, it's mine," But if we, this can help identify someone that was with the caravan.
Okay, so there's nothing else to look for.
Uh, I mean, there's other stuff. I guess it depends on how loot and plunderish you're trying to be about getting every little thing from here. I tend to focus on like the greatest things first, and go down.
I'm not really concerned about that. I'm more interested in direction and like where to. So if there's no clear effort, I think we continue heading north along the path this was on.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Yeah, unfortunately, at this exact moment, there is not anything else, or any kind of clear, okay, this is exactly the way to go. However, all of that being said, there is one other thing that you guys can try to determine, and that's where these wagons could possibly have come from. So this is a specialty skill, um, in vehicles, to like know that kind of stuff, which I'm pretty sure none of you has. But it would just be a straight up intelligence check, so everybody can just make an intelligence check.
Not very intelligent.
Yeah, me neither.
Ooh, Dragos knows.
Hiya!
All right. And Tikva. All right. Tikva and Dragos, you both recognize that these wagons are of dwarven design, and it is very rare for there to be a dwarven caravan, you know, anywhere anymore, especially this far east or west of the two main dwarven mountains. And so that could potentially help narrow your search parameters, if you start asking around for like, hey, does anyone know of any dwarven caravan, uh
Like coming through town or like anything.
yeah. However, because the guide's book is not written in dwarven, it is unlikely that the guide was a dwarf.
Hmm.
So whoever started the caravan had a lot of money.
Yeah, because mithril. If they're wearing like mithril armor and they have this like fat cat, this amulet, this like gilded shield, like they have some money.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, yeah. So, I mean, which of the two dwarven mountains, like which is the main one, or which one has more money? I'm not
Well,
sure exactly.
that didn't come from there because the journal is written in common and not dwarvish. So it's unlikely that it came from a dwarf city. We're closer to the eastern city. My issue is that I assume the direction of the wagon is correct, that they were generally heading north.
Correct.
So we were planning to head sort of northeast, which would put us on the road towards the Dwarven City and the some larger settlements. Heading south is sort of back into the desert, correct?
Yes.
So to find out where this wagon came from, is to put us deeper into harm's way. Whereas if we go head north, we might be able to just find out the cat may just identify. Like, that's a weird thing to own. So we can keep reading the book, try and find some more clues, and head sort of northeast and see if we figure out where this was headed. See if anyone was expecting a caravan, and see what happens from there.
But dwarves are pretty competent fighters. Who could overpower dwarves like this?
Well, again, this is a dwarvish wagon, not necessarily any dwarves were manning.
Oh, okay. I was kind of confused. So who was manning a dwarven wagon then? Maybe
They could have
people
bought it from the dwarves. They might have just a lot of money. The dwarves are fairly rare in this world, right? Like, it's not like...
Okay, so rare as in like they don't come out of their mountains a lot, not rare as in like people like haven't heard of dwarves or have never seen a dwarf. Like there are dwarves out and about. Those are the hill dwarves that didn't go with the mountain dwarves when the battle with the elves and giants was coming to a close. The mountain dwarves shut all their shit down and we're like, fuck everybody, we're living in our mountains. And that doesn't mean that nobody can go there. Like they are still quote unquote open for business, as far as like they have caravans and merchants and everything that go out and get other stuff and sell their stuff and all of that. They're just very selective about who all gets to go into their city, and especially like they're kind of like Canada, where it's like, hey, thanks for visiting, but you can't stay. Yeah. And so it's like that with the dwarves, to where they're very xenophobic and closed in, but that doesn't mean that nobody's ever seen them or that nobody could ever go to one of the dwarven mountain cities. And hill dwarves are not exactly like humans in their population, but they're another race you know that exists, that people are aware of. Halflings, humans, and hill dwarves are like the big three.
So I'm of the opinion we had continue northeast. Hopefully someone will recognize the cat. If not that, we have the guy. The journal might still be of some aid to us.
Yeah, maybe we can read through it a little bit more later, see if we can get more information, or like read through like a diary and be like, oh well, I picked up this today, or I don't know. We can just check it out. Yeah, I agree. Arn, puts this stuff in his backpack. I'll be the mule. I'll carry this stuff. And
are there any wagons that are not totally smashed?
If the picture's anything to show, I don't think so.
Yeah, you're looking around. You see that some of them are just like beyond repair. And then you're kind of looking at some others, trying to see like what the status would be of maybe getting them repaired. And there's one, to the south there, that one that you guys were hiding on, that like it might be able, like if you could cannibalize a couple of the pieces, like maybe a wheel that isn't completely busted from the other one, to repair one of the broken wheels on this, like it might be able to be righted. But who's gonna pull it?
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, who the fuck's gonna?
Well, I think, didn't a couple of us, when we very first set up our characters, have horses? Because I remember I had a riding horse.
Yeah, we did. We left them in the. We did have those. We left them in the town, I believe.
Oh, dang it! Why did we bring our horses?
I don't know.
Why
We did
would
not
we
talk
choose
about
walk?
that here.
Okay.
We were a little unprepared. We'll get back to the city. I'll buy you some new horses.
Okay.
I'm sure. How much does a wagon cost? 20 gold? Like how much? I don't know.
I think they're pretty expensive. actually.
Yeah,
I would
way
say 'cause I-
way more than that for like a good wagon. But if all you need is like a simple cart, then it's like, yeah.
I think once we get in town, I think since we have 5,000 gold, or sorry, I don't know if all of us
I
do,
have
but
5,000.
Yeah. You know how we have 5,000 gold? What you talking about, white man? I got 5,000 gold.
let me start
What's
over.
this we shit?
Let me start over. Since Dragos has a sum of, would Dragos have disclosed how much money he has, or do you just like, hey, I
No,
pay
I'm
you?
not told you
Yeah.
that. No.
Yeah, you're just like, I pay you. That's it. So I'm like, hey, do you think when we get into town we can get some horses so we can keep going?
We'll see. We'll figure that out.
All right, man.
Yeah. I had just thought because I have proficiency with land vehicles, and we seem to run into a lot of nasties out here. That it would
Hey,
be easier.
if you have proficiency with land vehicles, then that isn't just a straight intelligence check for you. You get your proficiency bonus to it, and because these are dwarven wagons, which is something that is actually studied by anyone who knows jack shit about vehicles, because they're like really fucking good. Dwarves are like good at everything they do, little assholes. Uh, so you get to roll with advantage with your proficiency.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
So advantage +2 intelligence check.
Here we go. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Jesus.
So these are not just any dwarven wagons. These are the official dwarven wagons of the Merchants Guild of I'm gonna think of a really cool name to insert later. Right now it's the Badass Merchants Guild that basically is the Amazon of the Al Qadim, Al Fakirum, border kingdoms, Caldonia, and going even as far as into Knossos and Eierbach to the east there. So like these guys control this whole area. They got it on lockdown, and they are a very powerful merchant company that nobody just attacks their wagons, because like you don't get to be this powerful without breaking the kneecaps of the entire family of anyone who fucks with your shipments. So like, for these guys to have been contracted by somebody as obviously wealthy as this, they must have had some serious security on this caravan.
Yeah,
And
and they were
notably, there are no bodies here, right? We didn't see anyone that was killed.
No bodies, but in your investigation, definitely the signs of a fight.
and blood and stuff like everywhere.
Which means the
Yeah.
people were carried off somewhere.
Is there any trails leading away from here?
That would be a survival check, my friend.
I got that. I can do that. Skills. Oh yeah. Oh, you know better.
All right. So, Dragos, as the de facto leader of this ragtag group, you take their safety very seriously. And you begin looking around at the signs of this battle, and the first thing that you see is the poisonous arrows of the beastmen and gnolls that live in this area.
Oh no.
They have poison-tipped arrows that they use that put their victims to sleep, because it is rumored that they are not satisfied to merely take hostages that are to kill their victims, that they take hostages in order to sacrifice them to their dark pagan gods.
Yeah, I know we were here to help, but do we really want to like go into
No, we're gonna head northeast.
yeah.
You guys are like, oh yeah, no, those guys are dead. We're gonna maybe say a little prayer for them, but that's about it.
Yeah,
I don't know if we're gonna walk into a Knoll encampment and get them out of there.
yeah. Let's.
Maybe we can go get help.
Well, here, that's one thing is we go to the merchant company, tell them what we found, give them the details, and either they'll maybe send people out with us or pay us for our time. And I'm more interested in returning the cat. I think that is going to be a good source of income of someone who's very wealthy.
Yeah, and I was gonna
Unless the
say,
person
how do
who
we
owns
prove
it-
that we didn't do it? But of course we didn't do it because there's only 4 of us, right? I mean,
Yeah, I'm not.
like we didn't steal from them or something. Like,
Dude, just leave it to me. I'll explain it to them.
You're very persuasive.
he's very good. He's good at talking he's good at talking his way out of situations. That's why I was that's why with the scorpion I said, wait, can't talk yourself out of this one. You have to fight for once.
But no, that would be my thought. Is if we head northeast, go find the town. Find the merchant rep or the trade guild there, tell them what we found, let them know what's going on, offer to return the cat, or if they'll give us troops, we can go try and find the gnolls. But I'd rather find the cat, get the cat back. I'm guessing that'll be a source of money and work.
Every time you refer to it as the cat, it looks at you and goes, meow.
His name is Fluffy, or her name.
And then as soon as you say that, it flies over to your shoulders and begins to nuzzle into you.
Oh, that's cute. All right. I thought I didn't like cats, but this one's pretty cool.
All right, so I've got Fluffy on my shoulder now.
Well, first it was on Arns, but if you say Fluffy, then yeah, it flies over to you.
Oh.
Cats are trifling.
It comes to its name.
Okay. Well, is that reasonable, or do you guys want to try and hunt down gnolls?
No. I agree with you. I think we need to get back into civilization, get horses, get more geared up, because right now I feel like we walked into a desert with our pants down.
Yeah,
So-
we misjudged this. We're learning.
Yeah. So I agree with you. We need to go north and see if we can find a town in the border kingdoms.
Yeah. We just have to.
Well, if you keep going north, you're gonna hit Greenyord instead. Here, I'm gonna pull up the map.
Yeah, we want to head northeast.
We'll see right now. He'll tell us where we are in the desert.
Yep, just 1 second, pulling up the map.
One thing you can't do in this is ping.
Actually can, just I'm learning all of that stuff.
Oops. Yeah. And by the way, I do significantly like
Fantasy grounds.
fantasy grounds better than
I think I
Oh yeah. Like
it's much smoother. Right?
yeah, like I would never ever go back again.
It's pretty nice. And the way you can bring up these like descriptions is pretty easy, and the way our inventory is set up is pretty easy.
Yep.
It seems like it's more built for like just ease of playing, you know? Like
Yeah. And there's a little bit of a learning curve, no doubt about it, but like we'll get there real quick.
It's just like regular D&D. You got to learn like everything up of your sheet, and then you'll understand.
Yep.
Go from them.
Yeah. It's
By
just
the way,
looking
this
at it.
amulet of health I'm reading is worth 5,000 gold.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know?
I didn't realize that. It's very expensive.
Yeah. Let me say it again. The people on this caravan were rich
Insanely
as
rich.
fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, now you
Swear,
guys.
like,
Oh, wait, I have to share it.
Swear
Sharing.
like $5,000
Share
on their
sheet.
neck on a normal day.
Well, I mean, obviously the person who had the armor and amulet and shield was probably a warrior.
Yeah. Okay, here's the map.
All right, so now to show you guys, over at the Horde of the Wilds here, if you look where you just cross over from the Border Kingdoms there, you guys are like right around the O.
Of Horde of the Wilds.
So let's head east to the town there by the H.
Not west.
You mean west?
Yeah, sorry, west.
No, go east.
No.
Go walking straight into that never-ending savannah.
Of death. That's probably where the fucking gnolls live. We don't want to go in there.
Yeah, no, we're heading. Well, I'm sorry, I meant west. Yeah.
Yeah, we do not want to go back in the desert. We like barely put our feet in the desert, and we're like, no, we're out of here.
Spit us right back out. Yeah.
If we're not even like in the middle of the desert and we're still struggling to survive, I think we need to get out of here.
Oh, this ain't even like the bad
Yeah, I
desert
know.
in my world.
Yeah,
this
we gotta
this
go.
is this is a minor little like taste of what the bad desert is. Here's the bad desert. 1 second. Pulling it up.
Is that the one in the south?
Yeah.
The huge one?
Yeah.
Just a giant wasteland.
Yes. So if you look on this one, like see all that desert over in the west there? That's all like death. All of it.
Yeah.
The whole thing just death. The theocracy of Shah Rajia is basically one huge necropolis.
Yeah, no thank you.
So yeah, we'll close that one. Get back to the real map and see what you guys want to do.
Like we said, we're gonna go west, and there's a town right under the M, the little blue dot. I think we're gonna go there. Is that where we were?
Yeah.
Can we just go? Okay, let's just go back to where we were and get our horses.
Yeah, I
I'm saying,
agree.
I don't really just want to buy another horse because that was
Yeah.
my special horse. So
Yeah, we already had horses because I think Dragos bought us horses, but we never used them.
My
Why?
valet is waiting for us there as well, so we should go back and pick him up.
Yeah, so you guys came from that town, that gray dot right there, and if you want to head right back there, then you can.
Yes.
We're like,
Put us
whoops.
there.
That's the one to the west of the H in Horde.
Yep. And so just for the record, that is approximately a day, 2 days, about 2.5 days away.
All right, let's get started. I say we go back
Yeah.
in town.
Yep.
So, would you guys like to rest at some point?
No, first
Yes.
we get out of the desert. And then
Well,
once we're in the plains, we can rest.
No, he said it's 2.5 days to get back.
Well, it's
Yeah,
2.5 days
but-
to get back to the town.
Okay.
But since
But it's in the morning time. We just left the gypsies. We have
Right.
time.
right, you guys probably woke up earlier than
10
the
o'clock in the morning
gypsies
right now.
since they probably stayed up later and drank harder than you. And so at
We
the
left at dawn.
Can
Yeah.
we take a short rest so I can get some spell slots back?
that's what I was asking. Would you guys like
Yeah,
to take a
sure.
short rest before you head out?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
Sure, we can do a short rest.
Yeah, we'll take an hour and then keep going.
Okay, so I do believe that there is a thing, and if you right click on your sheet, you'll see rest as one of the radial dials, and there's short rest and long rest. And just click short rest.
If I
I have minimize and close window.
On your character sheet.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Are you
mean,
guys
there's
able
hit.
to do?
No, but there's hit dice on the bottom that we can just roll. I don't think we have to click anything. I think we could.
No, you right click on the sheet. Just have your character sheet open,
Yeah, yeah.
and then like under special defenses where it's blank there, just right click. And then there's a lock with an eyeball. I have no idea why that's the rest symbol, but click on that.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah, I've got an X and a minimize.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if that's an option for you guys to be able to see that, or if only the DM can apply a rest. Oh, I guess only I can apply a rest. Okay, so let's walk through this together. I am going to give Arn a short rest.
Thank you.
Arn is
I'm
taking a short rest. And then, yeah, you just roll, and there you go.
7 HP. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah. And then now I am going to give. Oh, nope,
Nice.
nope, nope.
What?
You can only spend 1 hit dice per hour of short rest.
That's not true.
That's true in this game.
Oh. Well, that is true then.
Yes. Yes. Basically, 5th edition is way too generous. And instead of completely breaking their system down to like some model of like realism for healing, because like older editions used to have like you would slowly recover hit points per day of rest and everything, but like that's just not the way it works anymore, for 5th edition. So like when you take a long rest, for example, you recover all of your hit points, and half of your hit dice. So for me, rather than trying to change any of that, I just slow it down to where when you take a short rest, you only regain 1 hit dice per hour that you rest, in order to signify that like even at the highest levels, like a short rest is only going to get you, a little bit. You really got to take that long rest if you want all of your hit points back.
Got it.
But you can take multiple short rests, and that's the important step. And yeah, basically, it just comes down to, if you're a level 15 paladin, and you spend 4 hours resting and regain 4 of your hit dice, um, and then you go and fight again, and you spend another 4 hours resting and regain another 4 of your hit dice, and then you take a long rest, you're going to get back 7 of those 8 hit dice already. So it's like it's so hard to make high level combat feel threatening, and so that's why I do it this way. So at low levels it really doesn't change much, but at higher levels it makes you have to consider just how much you want to throw yourself into a fight each day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sounds good.
Just because the last thing you want is to finally reach the levels where you're fighting dragons and have it not feel epic.
Yeah.
If you can just stand in front of the dragon and soak damage all day, like, that just doesn't feel like the epic battle that it should have been.
Just gotta be motivated.
True.
But now, if Arn is still feeling a bit wounded here, and would like to rest longer, all you have to do is speak to your companions.
Nah, that's some pussy shit. Let's keep going.
Asking to rest until you're actually recovered? That's for wimps.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wait 2 hours. Fuck that. Let's keep going.
All right. So, as you guys uh, continue on marching through the savannah, you reach the grasslands right as it is getting near to like lunchtime. Um, like I said, fortunately, you were pretty close to where it changes over there. And so now once again in the grasslands you find yourselves needing to stop and eat either now or you're gonna face uh, a level of exhaustion when you do finally long rest.
Time for lunch.
Agreed.
And
And
so
no, we cannot eat Fluffy.
yeah, please don't eat fluffy like meow. And then, so each of you please subtract one ration from your inventory. If you have not added rations to your inventory yet, when you left the gypsies, they would have left you with a full supply of 10 rations.
Kidoki?
How do I add something else to my inventory? I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh yeah, is there a way to like manually add it?
There are ways to manually add it, but when you're adding the rations, please drag and drop them from the list.
From the
I search ration in items and nothing comes up. Should I be searching else?
So under type, adventuring gear, and then it's just a few pages in.
Let's see.
Why would I drag the amulet of health into my inventory? It doesn't. It says unidentified item.
Because it's not identified. None of you have identified any of these magic items. It was all good and fine as players for you to see what they were, because I'm not a jerk like that, but as characters, you have not identified these magical items.
Oh, do we not attune in the hour that we just rested?
Attunement takes 24 hours, and you still need to identify the shield. But yes, you are correct that if you just wear this amulet for 24 hours, you will attune to it and gain the magical benefits regardless of having it identified or not.
I'm sorry. So where are the rations at?
If you go to items, and then you'll see the filter for type, choose adventuring gear, and then it's just a few pages in. Mine is
We only
page
have-
4. I don't know if yours is.
We only have the option for armor and wondrous items based on mine.
I found it.
Oh.
I put in after I went into the item, I searched RAT and got rations.
Oh. I do not get that.
Rations, yeah.
Okay.
And then, since I don't have another game tonight, I can leave this campaign open for you guys to be able to add things like your backpacks, pouches, all of the various adventuring gear that you would have.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And then, yeah. So that is where we will draw to a close. Is you guys gathered around eating lunch and talking over the day's events. You guys have defeated not one, not two, but three challenge rating 3 giant scorpions. And and as a result, that was a total of a challenge rating 6 encounter worth 2100 XP.
Tight.
Now, I do milestone leveling. So I can't level you up right after you guys just leveled. It just wouldn't fit the narrative. But because of such a amazing job that you guys did on that thing encounter, I couldn't think of the word encounter because of such an amazing job that you guys did on that encounter. I am going to give each of you a point of inspiration
Oh,
that you
cool.
can use for the next session or any time that you would like to spend your point of inspiration, and um, a bonus in the totality of all of the cargo and everything. You found a small locked chest filled with various glass vials. You have found 10 potions of healing.
Ooh, yay. Hallelujah.
So I figure we all take 2 and give the extra to Arn.
That's fair.
That's actually a very fair and smart way of doing that.
So you guys get 6 and I get, or you guys get, so I get 4 basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Potion of healing. Potion of healing. Tight.
So when I dragged rations into the thing, it only came up with 1. Is there
Yep,
a way to
and then
change-
you just enter 10 under the numbers. So you click on it and put 10.
On the left, you see all the numbers. Just click.
Well, I was doing that. I don't know why it didn't work. Weird. Whatever.
So, I'm not a big like Monty Hall kind of DM. Most of the stuff in here was just to like make it clear how wealthy this caravan was. But for defeating such a impossible encounter, I mean, you guys are all level 2 and you just beat a challenge rating 6 encounter, and I didn't exactly hold back on you either. Yeah, I had the one scorpion focused on trying to get at Fluffy, but that was just to prevent a complete TPK.
Yeah, 3 scorpions kind of surrounding us would have probably hurt us a lot.
Yeah, can you imagine if they would have gotten advantage and stuff But at the end of the day, you still fought all 3 of them, without a rest in between, and so it really was a very well done job by you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, I'm good.
We all work together. I think we're learning our characters a little bit too, so we have a good sense of like how to approach stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, with that, we draw to a close on this session of Dragons of Starfall. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me through the Switch and playing tonight. I want to thank anyone who's still watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.